Chapter 1572. Below the stones. Chapter 1572. Below the stone steps, a few security guards were still standing straight. And the old master, holding the python head crutch with both hands, looked at Alex with a little awe in his eyes. Alex didn't speak, but walked to the old master and bowed deeply. The old master hurriedly threw away the crutches to help, and said with sincerity and trepidation, "You can't make it, you can't make it." Several security personnel were a little surprised. When the patriarch of the Anderson family bowed to the old master didn't blink. Why did the driver bow to him, so he was so polite? At this time, the old master opened his mouth and asked Alex, "Young man, I wonder if I can take a step to speak?" Alex nodded, "No problem." The old man turned to the security guards and said, "No one is allowed to follow." Everyone nodded hurriedly. Alex nodded to Oren, and walked to the other side of the mountainside with the old master. Here, there is a platform paved with natural marble, next to the mountain. Alex always felt that the entire Anderson Rest Mountain had a soaring momentum. After seeing this huge and flat platform, he suddenly realized that the center of the entire Feng Shui Bureau was here. The old master took him to stand in the center of this platform, and respectfully said, "The entire Anderson Rest Mountain and the entire Feng Shui array in Anderson Rest Mountain are actually set up for you." Alex asked in surprise, "Set for me?" "Don't know what the old master means." "Do you know me?" The old master said, 4 years ago, something happened to the Anderson family, and the entire Anderson family was trapped in the Dragon Shoal and couldn't get out of it. At that time, it was when you got married." "Getting married?" Alex exclaimed. "When I got married?" "Yes." The old master nodded, and said, "This dragon is talking about you." Alex frowned and asked, "Does that mean I'm trapped in a talk?" "Yes." The old master said respectfully, "You are the only dragon in the Anderson family." "What is a dragon?" "The top is in the sky, and the bottom is in the sea, but you have become a home by the river. This is the dragon. Sleepy Shoals. And if you are trapped in the shoal, the entire Anderson family's fortune will be exhausted. At that time, your grandfather was suffering from a serious illness and was unable to treat it because of this situation." After speaking, the old master said again, "So, your grandpa found me. And I, 3 months before your grandfather found me, just gave him a divination. The hexagram image of that hexagram is a dead end. It means that my life may be exhausted within a few years. I was already 100 or 2 at that time. It doesn't matter if I die. It's just that in the dead end, it happened to be revealed to me. A sect, all hexagrams in this sect, point to the east. I didn't understand what I'm referring to. I've been looking for more clues. At this time, your grandpa came and asked me to come back to Japan to watch Feng Shui for Anderson's family. Only then did I understand that the dead life was in the eastern motherland, at Anderson's house. When I came to East Cliff, I looked through all the Feng Shui clues for the Anderson family. After a few hangs, I figured out that the Anderson family has a dragon and is trapped in the shallows. If this dragon can't fly into the sky, not only the Anderson family will be finished. There will be no trace of the path of life I set aside. Therefore, I spent 4 years searching and rebuilding Anderson Rest Mountain. Last spring, I broke the predicament of Anderson's Dragon Shoal, so you were able to get out of trouble." When Alex heard this, his heart was shocked. Could it be that what he said to get him out of trouble was to get the tragedy book? Because at this time last spring, I was completely in line with my own tragedy book. Thinking of this, Alex sighed the old master's proficiency in Feng Shui divination, while worried, did he know the existence of the tragedy book? This is one's deepest secret, and even the closest person can never tell it. Therefore, he deliberately asked the old master, "Old gentleman, you said that by rebuilding Anderson Rest Mountain, I was able to get out of trouble. What do you mean by that? How can I get out of trouble? How can I get out of trouble like that?" The old master shook his head. This hexagram is not something I can fully understand. I can only calculate that you are out of trouble now, and you are going to soar into the sky. After you get out of trouble, you will also bring me. I have continued my 10 years of life, so I have not left, staying here waiting for you, but I can't figure out what this life is. Alex was even more surprised. The so-called life of the old master, could it be the extra rejuvenation pills on his body?